welcome back. This is me, SupremeBaldman, and I'm kind of starting a new thing today where I want to start going over specific units and how I play them, how I think that they play well, and how I think that they are played the best. So today, let's go over my favorite unit, Myrmillones, also known as Secutores when you get them maxed out. They're amazing, and if you look right there, you'll see my doctrines. As you can tell, I have mainly defensive doctrines on them, like the ones that keep their block up, the ones that increase their block recovery, decrease the damage they take, and I also have a all-around units damage one because it's good and I didn't have another purple doctrine to put on it, and I have the 5-second decrease on the cooldown for their rush, which I believe makes a huge difference with this unit. So let's bring our units around because they're starting to bring their units up. Especially right now. So here's the reason I want to go over Secutores. One, they're my favorite unit and I'm making a new type of video. Two, it's a shield meta. And buddy, Secutores eat shields. I'm going to rush in here. Go ahead and take out these people from the back because they shouldn't have been placing their people in like that. So they lost all of their guys to the walk that they could have had success on. But we're not playing those games, so let's smash that guy. We're going to keep this staircase locked down. We don't want to get hit by enemies right now, so let's pull our people back. Make sure they're safe. Get them lined up. They'll heal up while they're in formation as well. So you'll notice they'll get this almost like golden aura around them. That gives them health. Makes them super good. Let's rush this. Oh, wow. Okay, so we missed the hero there, but we still got the kill because of the rush. What we're going to do is run up. Okay, cool. We got the kill, so let's get back out of here. We don't want to waste our guys because they can get caught out by range or trebuchets. We got to keep them moving. Got to keep them moving. Yeah, see, look at that range coming in. All right, so now we know that they're coming, so we're going to move right back up. And they braced, but we're going to beat that brace all day. So throw the bleed out there. Keep our unit. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, dang, that's tough. All right, but hey, I'm able to keep my guys here, so when they get cleaned up, then we'll retreat them, because we don't want to retreat them right off the rip. All right, see, perfect. And now what we can do is we can go ahead and retreat our guys, and we should save most of them. It should give us a whole nother usage here. So let me move them back. Come on, disappear, disappear, because we've only lost 2 so far. That shows you just how tanky they are. All right, that's on me for dying, but let's grab them right back out. And then we're going to go right back up with them. They're too good to waste. This is not a unit that you want to just throw in. Especially when you die, you don't want to just retreat them automatically. You want to let them sit because they have the healing. They have good sustainability. All right, good. And that's what I like to see, stalwarts down here. They bring those stalwarts up, and it's over. Those stalwarts are going to get annihilated. Come on. Come on, I know you want to. Bring those stalwarts up. Bring those stalwarts up. Rush in. See if we can just get a couple of picks. That's all right. We're going to regroup them. Hit X. We don't want our people to get whooped up on, so let's keep them safe. Take out this Iron Cap Swordsman. We got a guy with stalwarts right here. Let's hope that he tries to bring them forward. Yep, here we go. And we're just going to rush them before they can get set up. And now if they do use a trebuchet, they're using it on their own people. And they're super tanky, so let them just kind of sit there and do damage. As soon as we have our charge up, we want to use it. Ah, okay. I got beat, but hey. I mean, that's huge. Let me get out of here real quick. Whoop. Whoop. Super fast. All right. Yeah, so let's take a peek real quick. 61 troop kills right there with my Secutores. 61 troop kills. That's huge. Over double their unit numbers. That's That's how you know they're good. And it wasn't just peon units that we were taking out. It was good units. Throw our bleed out again. Let's heal up for a second. We don't want to accidentally go in and lose here. Let's support our teammate. All right, cool. Now that they ran away, let's go grab a unit. But hey, yeah, let's go to the next siege, and I'll show you some more Secutores gameplay. All right, we're back in our second game with Secutores. We've already taken point A. Now I'm going to use the Secutores to push B. I used my Imperial Pikemen to push forward and hold the supply point while my team took A. That way, as soon as we took A, the supply point can be taken. So, let's head over to B. And if there's troops on it, you'll see just how devastating Secutores are in 1v1s. If there are no troops on it, well then B is ours and we'll move to C. And we'll even show further how good Secutores are in 1v1s. Hey, you. Yeah, thank you. I'll take that. Get the Secutores up here. Come on, boys. Also, this skin on them looks so good. I love having that skin. This is not what Secutores normally look like, sadly. This is the Spartan skin? Spartan season skin? I think. I'm not sure how I got it. I just kind of ended up with it, but I think it looks great. So I use it on them because I think it's awesome. All right, let's move forward here. There's probably going to be a bunch of cav. Oh, or only one unit of cav. Even better. Even better. So tell you what, we're going to get lined up right here. Make sure they can't even see us. They're going to get squacked real quick because they're not paying attention. Let's kind of use this wall to our advantage. Let's run back here. Ooh, there we got cav coming. Cav, 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 team cav. We need the pikes to face that way. Okay, they're taking the cav back, which is good. And now the cav's coming. Now the cav is coming. So let's tuck our guys in back here. And then, okay, he's taking his dagger axes in that way. So what we can do is kind of chase. Okay, no daggers made it, sadly. But that's all right. Let's rush our guys into those pikes. Let them start kind of stomping some skills in here. We might lose this spot here. But as you can tell, I mean, look at their survivability. The fact that they were able to even last that long in that blob. That's on me. I did not look at the map. I did not look at the map, and I definitely should have. But they ran in there and got a ton of kills. Let's look and see if it shows us. It doesn't, sadly. Not yet. Wish I could click on them. That'd be cool. All right, that was an okay usage. So, hey, let's go into the next siege with them, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, we're in our third and final siege here with the Secutores. So let's try and get some good movements with them. See if we can't get some good charges in, show some good defensive postures, because that's what they excel at. They're the tankiest unit outside of a stalwart brace. Okay, and maybe Spartans. All right, Spartans are crazy. All right, let's just be honest. Spartans are nuts. Okay, let's not pretend that Spartans are not these crazy good unit. All right, because everyone here knows Spartans are stupid right now, and that's why Purple Era is so fun. All right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, free chicken right here. Free chicken. So what we're going to do is we're going to call our guys up. Get some of these kills on these tower shields that are running up. Boom! Boom! Watch for trebuchets, of course. That would be miserable. This guy tried to retreat him. Doesn't look like it worked out for him. We're just going to rush him towards the wall. The idea is to just get their shield bash off. So if you don't know how their shield bash works, basically what happens is they have their initial charge. All right, they have an initial charge where they rush and they hit the enemy with a forearm forward like this, and then when they get there, they hit and then bash with their arm. And it is phenomenal to watch. I love watching it. See, watch. Okay, so they run in and they do BAM! And they bash them with their forearm. So we pull back. We want our guys to be safe. Let's get them up on the wall. No reason to give free kills here. Let that guy's men-at-arms. Oh, did we lose? I guess 3 of them got stuck over there, which sucks. But that's all right. You win some, you lose some. And then we're going to rush this guy. Hopefully catch this hero out. Okay, so it wasn't enough to kill the hero or the commander. So we'll just keep supporting the enemy. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm doing charge resets. So I'm getting them forward. I'm charging them. I'm getting their resets. Just to basically break blocks, get damage off for my buddy up here that's attacking with a high damage unit. So we've almost got it up again. So what we're going to do is go forward. Oh, bad timing. Bad timing on the forward charge. Let's see if we can't save 22 of them. Oh, okay. 21 of them. Ooh. Okay, come on. Come on. Make it out of there. Let's go ahead and send them back to get some health. They do have a passive heal, but it's definitely good to get them healthier quicker. That way we can use them again. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed that there, but I charge them. If there's a straight line that they can move through, they move really fast in their charge. So you'll see me use that down straight alley lanes too because of how fast I get their cooldown back. All right, yep, and they're healed. So let's go ahead and pull our guys off. Get them lined up here. I don't know why these guys, English Longbowmen, are exposed. Let's see if I can't save them for a second. Oh no, I'm gonna die to that brace. All right, charge our Secutores in. That was kind of a rushed charge, so it may not go super well. But let's try and help our teammates, people here. Okay. And we're safe. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait, and then we're going to get another reset. What is that? Oh, it's the gray hair garrison. Okay. This is great for us to charge into. So let's hit this because it's a shield wall. We bash in, we break it all, and I'll throw my bleed to assist them. Throw that again just to help get the extra damage across. This is the perfect way to use Secutores is when you see tower shields because they excel at just annihilating shields. So we'll rush them in again. And we're going to lose our Secutores here to that charge. Whoa! The craziest unit! The craziest unit is Secutores. That is insane. That is insane. I mean, come on. What was that? Did you see that? A whole cav charge and they lived. That's actually nuts. That is actually nuts. Oh, we couldn't kill that guy. Looks like our teammate picked him up, though. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, come on. What other tower shield unit do you know that's going to survive that? And I'm just going to go ahead and rush them out here. Get rid of that range that I can't stand seeing it. So I'll just go ahead and do their thing. Clean them up a little bit. Bounce back. And then if we can, what we'll do is we'll charge them back into the building. Sadly, that's not going to work, though. So we'll just let them sit out there and mess some stuff up. Hold them at the gate for a little bit. And that's my fault in overextending. So we're going to lose our guys here, 100%. But that's all right. That's all right. I mean, we used them super well. We have 104 troop kills. And that right there is textbook using Secutores other than throwing them through the gate there at the end. That's obviously silly. Doing a little limit testing there. So, yeah, hey, that's Secutores. Let me finish the siege, and then we'll talk about it. All right. So we're out of the siege. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Secutores. Units. Secutores. Oh, so good. Tank control. And what it needs to say is a lot of damage. Because they're pretty good. They're pretty good at dealing damage. So let's go in here. This is what they look like. They have firm footing. While this unit While in formation, the unit has enhanced defenses, will slowly heal, and its attacks can knock down enemies, which knockdown is busted. Being able to knock down enemy units is huge because every bit that they're knocked down, they can't attack while you're doing damage. It is so good. So good. All right. They will need to leave their original position in order to trigger firm footing again. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Brawler Shield. Getting a Warmong's Shield effect, which can stack up to 10 times, increasing piercing, slashing, and blunt defense by 15 points for 20 seconds. When Myrmillones take damage, upon reaching 10 stacks, it will consume 5 stacks to get an additional 25% maximum health for 3 seconds. You want to talk about being a freaking tank? They already have 13,000, almost 14,000 health. You're adding 25% to that? That's crazy. They're getting thick. They're getting so thick. So this is their formations. They have the shield wall formation, which is basically a long shield wall formation. It's a line. And then you've got their box formation. That's the one, it's called the turtle. It's the one that puts them in that box that leaves that little rectangle open for some reason. I'm not really sure the purpose behind that, but it's the formation you see me use most. Unless for some reason I'm a little worried about all sides, so I'll put them in the Skiltron formation, which is obviously the circle. Everybody puts their shields over the head, that type of thing. This is their ability, Myrmillones Guard, which you saw me use every time it was off cooldown. Every time. So move to the designated location swiftly and knock back enemy units with a shield. Then hold a formation at that location. Defeat enemy units during the skill will grant Warmog's Shield, which is that effect. Stacks up to 10 times, give them the extra defenses, and it gives them the 25% health, which is crazy good. Crazy good. So now let's look at their attributes. A lot of health. Comes with 28 troops, 240 leadership. Yeah, they're 240 leadership because of how good they are. So don't need to worry about any of this. They're going to be majorly doing the blunt damage on the charge. And then they'll stab and slash while in formation. All right, let's talk about their veterancy. So in their veterancy, I go top tree. I think top tree's the best portion for them because it's all about damage. And I'm getting the defense through the doctrines I use. So I have each level increases health by 3%. Then obviously both of these, 3% blunt damage. We've got the reduced damage when their armor's pierced, just to make them even more tanky. More health. And then each level increases damage by 5% while in a non-dispersed formation. So your formations that's not like the shield wall are considered non-dispersed. So your Skiltron and your turtle formation. Next, you have each level increases Myrmillones Guard damage by 5%. Yeah, crazy. Just all of the damage. Reduces damage taken from rear attacks. Huge. Always, because they're going to be in the stuff fighting the enemies the whole time. Each level reduces Myrmillones Guard cooldown by 2 seconds. Great. That's 4 seconds. 4 seconds total off already. And then you have each level increases movement speed by 5%, which is great. The faster your unit is, the better. Reduces Myrmillones Guard's cooldown by 5 seconds. All right, so check this out. So we know that on my doctrines, I run the doctrine that reduces the cooldown. Oh, my apologies. My cat wanted to interrupt for a second and unplug my mic. So, anyways, as I was saying, we already know that the doctrine I use reduces my cooldown by 5 seconds. That's huge. So we got 5 from that, 5 from Myrmillones Guard's top tree, and an extra 4 seconds. We're taking 14 seconds off of this cooldown. I am annihilating, constantly using this. But maybe you don't want to play as aggressive as me. Maybe you want to use them solely as defense. You can go the bottom tree. It just doesn't feel that good. And I could be totally wrong. But it just doesn't, I don't know. it doesn't feel like it truly matters because you need to pump out damage. If you're not doing damage, you're not really doing anything, especially in these current metas that we're seeing. So you have to do damage, but we already know how tanky they are. So if you use this, I mean, you're getting massive defenses. You're getting 4 seconds off, which is fine. You're getting what you get towards the end of this tree. So sure, you're still getting some cooldown reduction. You've got more blocking, more defense, reduces damage. Same thing up here. Health, we've got that here. We're reducing damage when they're using Myrmillones Guard. Sure. But like, it just doesn't seem worth it. If someone can explain to me why this would be more worth it than the top tree, go for it. Explain down in the comments why the bottom tree would be better, because I just don't see it happening. So let's talk about my doctrines in more detail. So Myrmillones Morale Doctrine. This is the one that gives me the extra 5 seconds off the cooldown. That's what puts us at 14 seconds total off of the cooldown. Then we have increases block by 400. Great. I'm adding that defense that I'm not getting from the bottom tree. Once again, all defenses increased by 130% or 130 points, reduces damage taken by 6%. It's great. It's the Steadfast Doctrine number 5. It doesn't get better than that for tower shields. Epic Spear Doctrine 2. Wish I had a better one of these. I will say I wish I had a better one of these. But we're getting an extra block by 250 and the block recovery by 100%, which is great because they recover their block pretty quick. So 400, 250 right off the rip. So we're getting 650 extra block, which is great. And then I don't have a good purple doctrine I feel like's better than this because I'm trying to amp up the damage that I'm doing when I push them in. I've considered taking that off and putting the regen on just to keep them tankier, or using the Epic Spear Doctrine, but this just doesn't seem good. I know it's Epic Spear Doctrine 4, but it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. So that's kind of where I just have it. I think it's good where it is. But that's Secutores. That's Secutores. I think they're great. I think they're phenomenal. I'd say that right now in the shield meta, they're top 3, if not top 3, top 5 units in the game. You know, I mean, smite me down if I'm wrong, but they're really good. And hey, I know this was a new style video. I know it's different from what I normally do. But don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be posting more content like this. Peace.